Now we are going to do the experiment number 4. In experiment number 4 there is two parts, part 1 and part 2. In the part 1 we are going to find out the first order reaction of hydrolysis of ethyl acetate, and part 2 the second order reaction, the saponification of ethyl acetate. First we are going to try the part 1. First we have to set the thermostatic bath to 30 centigrade. First you have to connect the thermostatic bath to the electricity. Then turn on the switch. This thermostatic bath already set the temperature to the 30 centigrade. You have to wait until this value becomes 30. In part 1 you have to prepare two solutions. 1 mHCl 100 milliliter and 0.2 m sodium hydroxide 500 milliliter. Then take 7 flasks and label them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8. Then add 100 milliliter of DI water to each flask. Then take the 1 mHCl 100 milliliter solution and add it to a beaker. Then place this beaker in the thermostatic bath. Now I am going to pour the sodium hydroxide solution to the burette. First take some sodium hydroxide to a beaker. Then add to the burette. Finally, remove the air bubbles. You can open the tap and remove the air bubbles. Then adjust the solution level to 0. After that, add 5 milliliter of ethyl acetate solution to the HCl solution. After you add the ethyl acetate, just immediately start to count the time. Then quickly take the 5 milliliter of the solution. And add it to the flask number 1. Then add 4 drops of phenolphthalein. Now you have to titrate this solution with the 0.2 m sodium hydroxide. Now I am going to titrate the solution with sodium hydroxide. Add dropwise. You should add sodium hydroxide until you get the pink color. Now you can see the color of the solution become pale pink color. At this point you have to stop the addition of the sodium hydroxide and take the burette reading. After that you have to take out 5 ml of reaction solutions in every 8 minutes and add to the flask. You label as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8 and do the reaction with sodium hydroxide. Now we are going to do the part 2. In the part 2 you have to prepare 4 solutions. 0.05 mKOH 500 ml, 0.03 m sodium hydroxide 250 ml, 0.03 m HCl 500 ml and ethyl acetate 250 ml solution. Then take the ethyl acetate solution and put it into a beaker. Then place the ethyl acetate solution in the thermostatic bath. The thermostatic bath should be kept in 30 centigrade. Then take 7 ml flask and label them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then add 0.03 mHCl solution 50 ml for each flask. Now I am going to fill the burette with the KOH solution. First take some KOH to a beaker. Then use a funnel and add the solution to the burette. After reaching the ethyl acetate solution to a constant temperature, I am going to add the sodium hydroxide solution to the ethyl acetate solution. After you add the sodium hydroxide solution, immediately start to count the time. Then take out 50 ml of the solution and add to the number 1 ml flask. Then add few drops of phenolphthalein. Then titrate the solution with KOH. Now the color of the solution becomes pink color. At this point you have to stop the addition of KOH and take the burette well. Then you have to repeat the step 7 in every 8 minutes and perform the titration with KOH solution. After perform the titration with 7 solution, take the remaining solution of the sodium hydroxide and ethyl acetate. Then add this remaining solution to this flask. This is a round bottom flask. And seal it with a cork. Now place the round bottom flask on a boiling water bath. Keep the solution in the boiling water bath for 1 hour. After 1 hour, take the round bottom flask from the boiling water bath and let it to cool. After it cool down, take the 50 ml of the solution and add to the flask number 7. Now I am doing the titration of solution 7 with the KOH. Now you can see the solution become pale pink color. At that point you have to stop the addition of KOH and take the burette value.